much.
Wild West, Jim West, Desperado,
Whoa.
Rough Rider. Yo, you don't want none of this. 6 gun in this, brother, run of this. Buffalo soldier, look, it's like I told you. To any damsel that's in distress, be out of that dress once she meet Jim West.
Damn, my boy, you got down.
Lesser known characters. Lesser known characters.
Anyways, you know where you guys are at. You guys hit the fucking button. Only thing I'm gonna do is introduce our guest, our homie Chris Estrada.
Yeah.
Hit TV show This Fool on Hulu.
Don't you have a new podcast with Damien?
With Damien from Fucked Up.
Fuck yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called Killed by Punk.
That's hard.
Yeah.
What's
so we named that after those. You remember those comps, Killed by Death?
Yep.
They have like over 100 of them or whatever.
Damn, I
They're
don't.
like bootleg comps.
Okay.
And so we named it Killed by Death. We only have one episode. I think we're gonna do like one episode a month because he's really busy and
Yeah,
he's got a
for
lot
sure.
of stuff
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
And he's in Canada?
Yeah, he's in
So
Canada.
Toronto,
we do it
right?
over Zoom, but it's
Cool.
it's cool. We talk about punk but in a more like broad existential way.
Okay.
Like one of the subjects we want to do is like talk about like the conspiracies of punk.
Okay.
Like there's a conspiracy that like the KGB like funded the Sex Pistols in England
wow.
to like destroy
Yes.
like to like fuck up society.
Really?
Like
Yeah,
so those kind of
Did you know that?
No.
yeah.
I knew I'd learn a lot today.
Or talking about like the bad guys of punk, like
Okay.
should we still be looking up to Sid Vicious
Yeah,
or Gigi
Gigi
Allen or you know the homie from Gizm, the Japanese hardcore band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew we were going to go deep here.
Yeah.
and-
Bruh.
So it's cool.
Gizm.
We're talking about it like in a more broad way or
Okay.
whatever.
Wait, what's up
Yeah.
with Gizm?
That was just crazy. I mean, he used to like, it's a lot of shock stuff, but he used to have like a lot of like swastikas and Nazi
got
imagery. And he was kind of nuts. Like he actually like,
Yeah.
that fool would like, he's known to like really brutalize and beat up people bad. And like, so it's that idea of like, is dope music or is this the right people we should be putting on a pedestal?
Yeah.
Stuff like
Some
that.
of these fools, I'm like, bro, I will beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I look at like when people show like GG back in the day, and like he was just fucking. But obviously the people he's wrecking. I mean, he was a bigger dude, but it's
Yeah.
like
I think they wanted to get wrecked.
I fucking hate Gigi Allen.
I know you do. You're one of those ones that fucking does not like him.
Yeah. And sometimes I'll hear a song and I'll be like, that's dope. Who is that? And then I'll be like, oh, fuck.
His
Early stuff. was
early
like-
his
yeah.
early stuff good, but
That's like pre
Yeah.
him being a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like let me just pull up some lyrics of Gigi Allen from one of his
Let's
latest
not.
stuff.
Let's
Let me
not
just
do
show you.
that.
So go to type in Gigi Allen "Die When You Die."
See, I already hate that.
And
I'm trying to live.
Trying to live out here.
lyrics. Okay,
This fucking negative bullshit.
it is crazy.
You know, one time I was going to buy a Sid Vicious shirt and I was like, I think I
See-
like bought it and then returned it. I was like, what am I doing wearing
Yeah.
this fucking
All right,
heroin
so
addict?
I'm not gonna say any of these words,
Oh, no, read it, Shapel. Read it.
but the
Jesus
people
Christ.
with AIDS are all gonna fry. You stuck it up my ass tonight. Now we're gonna die. Die when you die. When you die, you're gonna die. The KKK took people out to die. When
Holy shit, dude.
Yo, this is really his lyrics?
Yes.
This is,
The
You're
song's
like,
crazy.
this is good.
Bruh, and this, have you seen that Hated doc?
I'm like, oh, all right, so he's a poet.
Yeah. yeah. Oh, so he's a truth speaker.
Yeah.
Truth teller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Hated. Hated is great.
So the Hated documentary, it opens up with this song.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow, they really buried the lead there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Anyways, fuck that fool.
Yeah.
I talked to my bitch because she was a guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he went both ways.
Yeah.
Insane. Yeah. You know, with him, I think it's more like interesting hearing the stories. I'm not into the music. I'm not
Yeah.
into the
Yeah.
like the stories, and the doc is crazy. The
The
Hated
doc is crazy. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it is an interesting watch, but like I agree with you
Yeah.
completely. Where it's just like
The director of the Joker.
Yeah.
What is it?
Todd Phillips.
Todd
Phillips
Yeah,
did
he did
that
that
doc.
doc.
Yep.
Yep. I used to have a Gigi Allen shirt, then I was like, I shouldn't wear that anymore.
Yeah.
Nah, I wore it. Actually, I have it on my quilt.
What is that? We just it is like that same thing of people wearing swastikas in the 80s to like just shock value shit.
Yeah,
like,
and it's just like
It wore out. I mean,
it's pretty much mindless.
yeah.
If you
Yeah.
really think about it, it's like there's no substance to it. Like, I mean, how could you take it serious?
Yeah.
Like I don't get mad about a lot of shit. Like if it's, like someone wants to wear a Confederate flag, it's like you lost.
Yeah.
Like wear it, go.
Yeah,
go
you
for
lost.
It.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care. Like
I guess I can't show you my underwear today. Confederate flag thong.
That would actually be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's get into this episode so I can stop talking about Gigi Allen. So as we started progressing this show, we've been doing this thing with our guests that
Did you know that GG stood for Giggity Giggity? It was the inspiration for Quagmire on the Family Guy. Okay, back to you.
No.
Giggity Giggity Allen.
That was horrendous. That was horrendous.
that was
That was anti-comedy.
Yeah.
anti-comedy. He's gonna keep him coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's the king.
Yeah, the king of the shit. Any fucking way. It seems to be that we have so much fun with the questionnaires that we do with our guests.
Yeah, these
And
were
the
these were
people
great.
yeah, people are digging it. So we've created this format. Well, Mike Nell, super producer, created a format and created this questionnaire thing that we can send our guests before they come and do the show. So let's get right into it. We're gonna start off with the first album you ever bought.
The Crow soundtrack.
Really?
Really?
Bought that on tape.
What an interesting buy.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
It's the one I remember. I had tapes before that,
For sure.
but it's the one that I remember specifically the moment music meant something to me
Yeah.
and movies meant something to me, and I bought the Crow soundtrack. Remember how banger of a movie The Crow
Yeah.
was with Brandon Lee? Banger.
Love that movie.
This soundtrack was great too because it introduced me to Rage Against the Machine.
Yep.
Henry Rollins.
9 Inch Nails, right?
9 Inch Nails did that Joy Division cover.
Yes.
Violent Femmes.
Violent Femmes. Jesus and Mary Chain were on it. Like,
Yeah.
It had
This
that-
when soundtracks really fucking.
yep, when they were huge. Remember when soundtracks would go like platinum?
Yeah.
Man.
I think that's because it was before there were mix CDs and stuff.
Yep.
So you couldn't get all the people on your own record like this
Yeah.
to get a one banger.
Yeah. This one was great.
Wow.
Look at that. That fool Brandon Lee, dog.
How old were you?
R.I.P.
What do you think?
Oh,
This
dude, I was in
94,
elementary school.
right?
Okay. Damn.
Yeah,
Was the
elementary
Crow
school.
Was the Crow 94?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe 94, 95, maybe even 96, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. But I bought this and because I love the movie so much. The movie just blew me away.
Yeah. Sad story to it.
Yeah,
as well.
sad story. Like,
It was really dope.
it was really dope. And then just the soundtrack like blew me away. And then it also had that Stone Temple Pilots song.
Which
You know
one?
which one I'm
one?
talking about? It's such a banger song. What's that song
One of the
called?
popular ones.
Yeah. It's my man, I'll pull it up right
Big
now.
Empty.
Big Empty.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, just from the get. Look. Remember
Ah.
this?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, dog.
Come
I'm
I'm not even like a big Stone Temple Pilots fan,
Yeah.
but this song is a banger.
Banger.
Yeah.
They actually do have quite a few.
Yeah. I don't know their
strong
music like
bangers.
that. I like them when I hear
Yeah,
them,
mhm.
like throughout the years since I've been a kid, but
I think of that whole like grunge era. I feel like they were the more underrated ones, for sure.
this song is so dope.
Yeah. Damn. Have you seen the Crow?
Cinematography in this
Mr.
It's been a long time, but I
Yeah.
remember just the imagery and stuff like really spoke to my
For
teenage
sure.
self, you know.
Dog, I was like in elementary school and this song, I used to just be like, damn, if only I was dead alive and
Yeah.
I was smoking a cigarette
Yeah.
and, like,
The cool thing
seeking
about,
revenge.
Yeah.
And who shot him? Alec Baldwin, was it? It was an accident, right? On the set. Was that?
So, anyways, this fucking guy.
Fuck!
You can't do this. You can't.
But what's funny is I've been laughing to myself the last 2 minutes about that. In my
Thinking
head.
about it?
Yeah. You thought I was just smiling because I was happy to be here, but
Yeah.
Happy to be here. No, but my favorite thing about soundtracks is that like it I don't know, I feel like it elevates the movie that much more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like if you already like the movie, then all of a sudden you hear these like sounds behind it, and it just fucking like my favorite. You know my favorite movie? You don't know
Angus.
My favorite movie?
No.
Angus.
Angus? Yeah, I remember that with the little redhead kid.
I heard Red was his nickname.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. Talk about it.
But I don't know. I could go on forever about Angus, but basically that was the beauty of a soundtrack. It's just what it did for a movie. And it like, do people write songs for?
I mean, remember,
actually, no,
you know who was the king of writing songs for soundtracks? That fool Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Wild Wild West.
This is the second. Yeah. This is the second time Will Smith has come up. Will, come do our pod.
Yeah.
Stop playing. This is the second time Will Smith has come up in a positive way on our pod.
That fool, he was the king of soundtracks.
King of soundtracks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think the last soundtrack that was made that I'm aware of was the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah,
with
that was
Kendrick.
the big one.
Yeah,
that was a real big one.
That was a big one.
I remember
all those songs were specifically for the movie.
You know what was a big one that like I felt like when soundtracks were kind of dying? It was one of the last big ones was the Godzilla soundtrack.
I was just gonna say that.
With Rage Against the Machine, No Shelter.
Yeah.
And then they did that.
Puff Daddy
and Jimmy Page. Did
we've talked
Kashmir.
about that.
Kashmir,
Yeah.
You know
with
what?
me.
That was kind of hard.
I loved it.
I loved it.
I remember
loved it.
waiting hours for that song to play on K-Rock because they were playing it on K-Rock and having a piece of paper and like recording it and then writing down the lyrics.
Yeah.
We'll talk about a crossover though.
Yeah, that was a weird crossover.
That was a weird crossover.
And the Rage song, they're like kind of dissing movies.
They're dissing movies.
The idea of like keeping, distracting people.
Big
and shit.
entertainment and stuff like that.
No Shelter's a great fucking song.
That No
man.
Shelter, I remember I bought it from their website, or I bought it like as a mail order from a catalog.
Damn,
and
you said
it was,
mail order.
It was a
That's how
7-inch.
Shapel gets his brides. You got it on vinyl?
I got a 7-inch of it.
Damn.
And it was cool because it came with a list of books that
Oh, cool.
they were like, you should read these if you want to get informed.
Yeah, Noam Chomsky.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
exactly
right.
yeah.
Patty Smith's fucking something. Yeah.
Dude, that was my favorite thing to look back at like those old magazines.
Yep.
And fucking see like the mail order shit.
Yeah,
it had, like,
mail order
It
stuff.
had all like CDs you could buy or like merch you could buy, and like you filled out the little fucking thing.
It was like religion, man. I was thinking about that
religion.
yesterday. Like I feel, and this has been said a billion times, but we know too much about the stuff we like now. Like, people have said it. Like, I don't need to know what this fool eats for breakfast. There was a time where you would just stare at a picture, man, and like there's a whole world in this photo. You look at it all day.
It's like to your point, it's like with Slipknot for the longest time, for like the first like few albums, no one knew what the fuck they looked like.
Yeah.
Which was like dope.
Yeah.
It was like I love that kind of like mystery behind it. But
Man, I remember when I first saw Insane Clown Posse without their makeup, I came, dude. I was like, I'm being silly. I was a juggalo, all right?
What?
Yeah. I gotta find the photo.
Oh, I got okay.
Were you a juggalo?
Yeah, I
for real?
was.
I like
No.
one
I don't believe
ICP.
So no, I was. Here's what it was.
I believe him.
So I went to like predominantly Catholic school.
Yeah.
Or not predominant. It was a Catholic school. But I remember going to Tower Records and seeing the Amazing Jekyll Brothers like cover. It had like a flaming fucking like a devil guy on it. And I would
that's the one. It's just like the black background and it's just the one clown in the middle.
Yeah,
like,
with fire.
Fire, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I was just trying to find a way to like separate myself from like the Catholic school kids, and I was like, it just spoke to me for some
Damn, you
reason.
couldn't buy a Slayer album?
I mean, I was into that shit too. This was like, I don't know.
No,
what the
it's all
fuck
love.
it was. Yeah.
I have a lot of love for those. Like, even though I'm not into like Insane Clown Posse,
Yeah.
But you get it.
But I get it because I love something that much. There's things and then I get that these people, they're like these juggalos, like they're like a family. They love each other. They got a festival, like And like even when those fools caught heat, when like the FBI put them on a gang list. Did you guys know about that?
Yeah.
Then
Juggalos?
ICP took the FBI to court to say, you got to take us off of this gang list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep. Put them on like a national gang list. And and I like that ICP like rides for their fans.
Oh,
yeah, and they're all
dude.
super independent too, for the most part.
Like while it's not my type of music, I love that. Like I just love when people love something that much.
Yeah.
And then it seems like the ICP gives back to their fans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they're doing it all
Yeah.
indie and like
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing with them is like I don't know how much money they have, but let's just assume that
they're doing okay.
That they're pretty wealthy.
I think they're doing good because independent artists do very well.
They do very well. Yeah. And so what's cool about that is like you have wealthy people that still have a connection to the people that purchase tickets to their shows, because like probably most juggalos are probably working regular 9-to-5 jobs, and they spend all this money to go to these like the Juggalo Fest and all that stuff. So it's like cool that like ICP like gives them a little bit more, even probably more than they should, but they make them feel super connected to them. And I think it's dope when an artist can do that, especially because as you grow in this, you make albums and you're making a lot of money, but like the people that have helped you like supported, like loving your stuff and getting you there, like you still want to have that like connection. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I like one ICP song, by the way.
Homies.
Nope. It's called Another Love Song.
Oh, I don't know that one.
You don't know that one? I think it's on that album, The Circus Freaks or whatever the hell it's called. What's it called? What did he say?
I don't know.
You don't know
I told them to buy a Slayer album.
Yeah. You're right. You did say
I was already like into punk and all that.
Yeah, I know.
I think it was because like in my neighborhood, like all the cholos liked rap. And I didn't, and then it was like this weird bridging of like, oh, it's like rap, but it's still like kind of punk. Like,
was it
like,
cholo rap?
No, it was like like I remember, they liked all kinds of shit. Outkast, fucking all that. I don't know about all that.
You don't?
It's okay.
What? You don't fuck with Lil Rob?
We've listened to Summer Nights in your car before.
Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Gosh, that song's fucking hard.
It's just
a banger.
Yeah, it's
right?
too. Yeah.
See.
All right, fine. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I've been bullied into it. But also back to the soundtracks thing. I think it was like when you had $10 or something, you could get all these different like songs on one album. You didn't have to like,
This album was great too because it just had, like I said, it had Rage Against the Machine, and that was really my first time hearing Rage.
Damn.
Like as a kid and being like blown away by it.
What's the song that was on there?
I don't remember the song, but it was just so good. It was.
Let's
see what it is.
Huh? Darkness.
Yeah, it's a banger, Lutch.
Is Portishead? No.
It's Portishead.
Such a dope, like kind of like hip hop beat, and then you're like, "What is this?"
Tim
that bass
Comerford and the bass. I was
yeah,
gonna say,
clean, huh?
The bass is fucking.
And then. Oh, they gave back with Death and Disease. Like, that kind of caught me. Like, I'm like, damn, they're almost talking about, like, colonization.
Yeah.
Like, it was dope, dude. I mean, this song really was, like, my intro to them.
Damn.
Like, it was, and, I was a kid. It blew me away, dude. Just this song.
Yeah. All right. So then let's move it to the anthem of your youth.
Man, I'm going to hit him with another Rage song, Down Rodeo.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Down Rodeo. Come on.
I love, dude. I'll still play that shit in my car. It's so hard, dude.
Banger.
So, bruh, this fucking song.
Banger.
The lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling down Rodeo with a shotgun. Dog!
And then this, because your grandparents haven't seen a brown man since you
bought
one.
Yeah.
Since they bought one.
These people ain't seen a brown man since fuck, I can't.
Right. You got it. It's all right.
Down Rodeo with a shotgun. These people ain't seen a brown skin man since their grandparents bought one.
This was so, I mean, this album, oh, dude, it blew me away, dude. Like,
Evil Empire is what, I mean.
It's a banger album. All their albums are bangers. And I love the first album. But this album, there was something, it was just so hard. It felt a little more punk rock to me, too.
Yeah.
Like, they had songs like Tire Me.
Tire Me, yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
But, like, this song, though, like, there's something about, like, Rolling Down Rodeo that, like, just living in L.A., there was so many references. He had a line in there, he was like, I'm dropping hits like De La O.
Yeah.
Like, De La Hoya, like, Rolling Down Rodeo. It just reminded me of, like, working with my friend in, like, gardening. Mm-hmm. And then people getting, like, day laborers and stuff like that. Yeah. And just, like, I don't know, so much of it, dude. I was just, like...
So that's interesting enough that you bring up the L.A. references.
Yeah.
Like obviously, no matter where you are, you know what Rodeo Drive is.
Yeah.
Right. You know it's
Yep.
bougie.
Yep.
And all
You
that
know it's
stuff. Like,
bougie.
and I grew up in Arizona, so like I knew what Rodeo Drive was. So hearing them say that, and you know, obviously I knew there was a strong disconnect from me and Rodeo Drive.
Yeah.
But like hearing them say and speak that, and I go, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it's so dope.
You feel
man.
it. And so interesting enough. I know I say interesting enough a lot too. I just realized that. This is not a name drop. This is just because you brought this song up and he told me a cool story about it. So I hung out with Zach De La Rocha.
Oh man, that's dope.
Like I'll show you the picture. I'll send that picture.
Yeah.
Because I did get a picture.
Oh, you gotta.
But he was telling us a story about that song because we were talking about Ghetto Boys, right? And he said when they were mixing this record, they went to the studio somewhere in the valley. He didn't remember which studio it was, but it was a studio in the valley that they went to, and he sees like the Ghetto Boys up in there, and like they had a whole like entourage, and he didn't realize who it was at first. He was like, who's up in there right now?
He saw
like,
Scarface.
He was like, they were like, oh, Ghetto Boys are in there. They're recording, you know, like the next, the next studio down. And he was like, oh shit. And so they invited Willie D to come in and
Willie D?
Yes.
So he was in there for this?
So he's in there for this. And they were like showing him, he's like, yeah, what y'all do? And they played this song.
Yeah.
And when Willie D heard the lyrics, he was like, all right, I'm ready. He wanted to spit on it.
Oh, he wanted to spit.
But they were already done recording and they were mixing it.
Oh.
And when he told me, I was like, holy fuck.
Damn. What? I wish that was like a B-side.
Dog.
Yeah, now they would do a different version.
It got
too,
Willie D so hyped that he was like, I'm ready.
That's how this song, like when I was a kid growing up, I was in high school and like this song just meant so much to me. Like I remember the music video vaguely, but like just the song, the lyrics, dropping hits like Jello, you know, everything about it was so dope.
Right.
Yeah, now you think they wouldn't release some shit like that. The label would be it's like promoting shooting or whatever the fuck.
It was just so
I bet
dope.
they were against it back then too.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Also just a band I got to see live a few times.
Damn,
like when they were together, not like reunions, but when they were together. Yeah. I saw them 2 nights in a row at the Forum for the Battle of Los Angeles.
Cool. Yeah, I remember.
I remember Gangstar opened up for them and Queens of the Stone Age.
Wow.
I saw them 2 nights in a row.
What year was this?
This was like 2000. Yeah, like 2000, maybe 99. I'm 40, dude.
You're 40?
I'm 40.
Really?
Yeah. So
brown don't frown, dude.
It just gets acne scars.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah. I started stand-up when I was 30.
Bro, I thought I was older than you.
Fuck
No.
yeah.
But how old are you?
I'm 36.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Man,
same.
I got some on you.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I thought I was older than you.
No, but...
My bad.
No. It's all good.
So Chris drove himself to this concert.
And then I went to...
Yeah.
I went to go see them live when it broke out into a riot at the downtown.
I remember that. The Democratic National Convention. Yeah.
Convention Center. Yep.
Yeah, a bunch of my friends went to that.
Yep, I went to that.
That had to be fucking epic.
Insane. It was insane. I remember it was Ozo Motley opened up, and then they went, and they just turned into mayhem. Like a few songs in, broke out into a riot. Like security was real tough, and like it was crazy.
Man.
Such a monumental band for like people like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It really bridged the worlds for me because I was like, you know, like even though I grew up into punk rock, like I still loved hip hop and they were just bridging that world. And then
they bridged it so well.
They bridged it well without being corny because I think some of those other bands were really corny. And like he felt like a real lyricist, but it also felt like he came from punk rock and he was in a hardcore band. Inside Out. And then just like everything about them was so dope to me, man.
Yeah,
like the fact that like diverse, like, you know, that fool's Mexican, Tom Morello's half black, half white, like the other two homies, white homies. Like it just felt diverse and felt dope, man.
Well, I know, I don't know where I heard it, but I know Zach was like, he wanted to be dope.
Yeah.
Dope lyricist.
Yeah.
Like he didn't want to like, because he respected the art of hip hop and lyricism so much that he was like, I want to be good at it, and that's what made it like so authentic. I sent you that picture, by the way, Mike, and through text or whatever.
Yeah, let's see that picture. Also, he was so dope. Did you guys ever hear that song he did for, I think, a Lyricist Lounge with KRS-One?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Criminals in Action.
Criminals in Action, CIA. Yep.
Yeah. This voice shatters the calm of the day like an alarm. Yeah.
Oh, I think I was at that. Was this at the Minor Threat book signing?
No. This was at
Zebulon.
Zebulon.
Dope.
Who was playing Scream and Soulside.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, that's who. And he just rolled up. He was just jamming, watching.
Dope.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
And then so like we were just in this circle all night, just freaking going off about hip hop.
Yeah.
And so he brought up Ice Cube, and he and I just started like geeking out over Death Certificate.
Oh, Death Certificate's my
and
favorite.
fucking, I was just like, dog, like I can fucking. It was just such an organic conversation. It didn't feel like, like
forced or anything.
No, it didn't feel like everything felt so equal. With all of us in that conversation. Obviously, Toby and Derek Green. And,
it wasn't like you were punishing
Sam
him.
Veldy
It was
right
like
there.
just
What'd you say?
It wasn't like
no, nothing was punishing.
him,
Like we were all like in it, and we were just going off about like hip hop. So much hip hop went off. We were talking about Christopher Cross.
Who's that?
Mike smiled.
I'll get you some Christopher Cross pulled up. Midnight special.
Yeah, you'll see. I think he holds the record for the most Grammys.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, is he a guy that like a lot of people sampled?
Is he?
Wait, should I know this? Have we talked about this on the? Oh no. It looks like for
you
the guy
Sailing
from
or Ride
D.
Like the Wind.
Ooh, Sailing or Ride? Sailing.
All right, Ride Like the Wind's the hit.
Do Ride Like the Wind. Do Ride Like the Wind.
You've been becoming Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You hear the way he said that last part of that name?
That was a little weird.
Here's Sailing.
Yeah.
A little romance for you, Shapel.
A little romance, because I love love.
Damn, a double guitar.
Man. And my man got a football jersey on.
Yeah. He's the most regular looking dude ever.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, just an amazing talent, an amazing songwriter.
Dope.
Yeah.
Who looked like D. Boone from the Minutemen.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking,
Oh, shit.
From the Minutemen, yeah.
You didn't know that was going to come out.
Nah, man. This fool got a voice of an angel.
I know a guy named Angel. He doesn't have a voice
Michael
like
McDonald
that.
have done shit together.
Yacht Rock.
Yacht Rock. Yeah, so it's Yacht Rock.
Yeah, Yacht Rock. Yep. He got like Steely Dan vibes, right?
Is that a Colts jersey or what is it?
It's Oilers.
Oilers.
Get to the chorus, baby. Yeah. I think you'll recognize the chorus.
Okay.
Maybe.
Is this I'm sailing? Oh no, that's Styx, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sailing in,
Also
and I'm
like
sailing
that
on.
one.
Okay.
Come sail
I like
away.
Styx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I hated shit like this when I was younger.
But
Now I'm like, now I can respect
but when you
it,
play
but-
music, you're like, damn.
Look at Jeff Foxworthy on the keyboards.
I know.
over there.
That's Hardy's wearing that jersey.
Is he gonna get to the chorus in like 10 minutes or when is?
That was the chorus?
Oh, that was the chorus.
Yeah, weak ass chorus.
I know. Yeah, thank you.
And you really hyped this up.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's all good.
I'm sorry, guys. I get it. I understand. I respect it.
Should have went Ride Like the Wind.
I should have went right like that. I shouldn't have introduced. That was me in my feels.
Yeah.
That's why I went. With,
That took you
with
somewhere.
That took me somewhere.
It took you
Yes.
somewhere.
Yo, I'm glad. Are you back now?
Yeah,
so we
I'm
can
back.
get back to the good shit.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I went there, but I just got excited.
Let's
you
stop
know?
neglecting our guests, man.
Okay, I know this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let me go straight to the chorus.
Yeah, I know this. I like homie that does look like Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I like to imagine after the set, after they're done, he goes, "You know, you're in a yacht rock band."
You know
Yeah.
what I love about artists like this or
Yeah.
like bands the bands
Yeah.
backing it. They're so stone cold with
Yeah.
their face,
Yep.
just so stoic. But meanwhile, they're the most talented
Yeah.
musicians ever. Anyway, so the next one we got is your favorite song to play in the car.
I said anything by The Clash, but I'll be specific. I'll do Let's do Janie Jones by The Clash.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Come on. Why'd I dap you up? I'm sorry.
Why not?
Do we go live?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, let's go live.
Live
It's
in
a
Manchester.
banger.
Yeah.
Like that full. How frenetic this is.
Look at the fucking crowd there.
Yeah.
To be in this.
Yeah, it's frantic, dude. It's like
Just frantic. And it's like real strumming. Like real,
Yeah.
like just jagged.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really jagged.
Well, I remember Flea saying that when he played in Fear, that the goal was to play every note like you're about to get shot in the head right after you
Damn.
played it.
Wow.
And it feels like that. There's that Dead Boys. They're playing Sonic Reducer live.
Yep.
That's got the same like just fuck.
Same feel.
But just look how frenetic this is. And like, just seeing Mick Jones and Paul Simeon
Yeah.
on the
Yep.
back. And you know Topper Heddon's in the back playing
Oh,
drums.
yeah, dude.
The Human Drum Machine. And just Joe Strummer. I love this song. I love this album. I mean, just the most important band to me.
For sure.
Up there with Rage.
Really?
Yeah.
Up there with Rage. Maybe
agree.
even above.
Yeah.
Like, just the most. I just love them, dude.
Yeah.
Love them. Everything about them. I was in high school. I remember my homie. I don't even know if this fool's still alive. RIP if he is. I think he passed away. But my homie Eric, Guatemalan like squatter punk fool.
Yeah.
He had a tape of them. And I was in the 9th grade, and I was already getting into punk, but I was like kind of in that Epitaph, like Fat Records, like kind of still discovering more and more stuff. And he played me The Clash, and like this or White Riot might have been the first song I heard. And then just like discovering more and more, dog, it opened up my eyes. And then just buying like, they're kind of that band that like not only is the music dope, but they knew how to take photos.
Yeah.
Like they looked amazing. Like
yeah, Paul Simon's got the best fucking style, man.
best style, and like just everything about them. Like that first album, this was so frenetic and hard, and it had that reggae in there with Police and Thieves, and White Man in Hammersmith Palace, and I just loved everything about them. Like even like very political. White Riot was like, it was so cool because that song caught them a lot of heat because it was like skinheads in the National Front thought it was about them, but it wasn't. It was about them saying like, yo, the working class white people, we gotta not be afraid. Like we can't be afraid. We're not like rich white people. We gotta fight along with like our black brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
You know,
that happened to Minor Threat too. With Guilty of
with
Being White.
Yeah. But you know that song, and then White Man in Hammersmith Palace was like another great song on the U.S. version. But then songs like Cheat, Deny, Garageland, on the U.S. version, I think they had maybe 2 on the U.K. I'm So Bored with the USA.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just got a sense of like their politics, everything.
They have so much and so
apparently,
versatile.
I'm So Bored with the USA was like a misunderstanding. Like he was telling him the lyrics over the phone. And he said something else.
Well, the Mick Jones originally, it was a love song that Mick Jones, like a breakup song called I'm So Bored with You.
That's right.
And then Joe Strummer said, oh, I'm so bored with the USA. Joe Strummer's mind was in like the idea that like they were getting all this American entertainment and all this American influence in the UK. And he just wanted to like speak up against that kind of American globalism.
Yeah.
And he just wrote, I'm so bored with the USA instead.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think I discovered the Clash from a skate. From a skate video. That song Tommy Gun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great song, man.
Like
the Human Drum Machine.
Yeah.
Topper Headon.
that song. Yeah. That song right there.
God, he's the best drummer, man.
Really?
And I heard a crazy story about when I think it was Rock the Casbah, the video came out. This fool's like strung out on heroin, like kicked
and he
out
couldn't
of the
be
band.
in the video.
Yeah, and he's watching this video, Topper. He's watching this video like in the depths of his fucking darkness and being like, just watching it going like, fuck, I'm playing drums on this song. I'm not even.
Not only that, he wrote the song.
He wrote it. Yeah.
He wrote the
song.
Because
he would be there before the whole band. So he like started, he recorded drums.
He wrote Tommy Gun?
No.
Rock the Casbah.
Rock the Casbah, Sorry. But he had he did the drums, then the bass, the guitar, whatever, before the band had even showed up. And when they showed up, it was like already kind of set up for them to.
But it was just everything about them. Like the fact that you could hear in the first 2 albums, you could kind of hear this like 3-chord angry punk.
Yeah.
And then by the time you get to London Calling,
all time, man.
You know, it's just an album with different styles of music. And then you get to Sandinista, and Sandinista is just different. I mean, they're not every album they were a different band, and in 5 years they made the biggest leap. They went from A to Z. And I'll even say this, like their worst album is still better than most bands' best album.
Best album.
Yeah.
You know.
I like This Is England. I think it's a great song.
Yeah. I don't really count that as a Clash album.
Yeah.
I'm one of those.
Oh, you're talking about pre that.
Yeah, pre that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that makes
pre
sense.
that.
I like that song.
But This Is England is an amazing song.
Yeah.
This Is England is an amazing.
It's got the like.
It's like the last great Clash song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And but they're just everything about them, dude, so dope.
Yeah, London Calling to me from top to bottom is perfect. And when I listen to it, I can't believe it. It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Even Sandinista, like it's 6 sides of vinyl. 6 sides of vinyl. I think it was 3 CDs or 2 CDs. And you just got to respect the fact that they named the album after a left-wing militia in Nicaragua called the Sandinistas. Yeah. They took a cut. They said, we're not going to sell this album for this much money. We're gonna sell it for the price of one album.
Yeah.
And we'll take the cut and we'll make it up on touring. And like, I don't know, it put them in debt. Damn. Like they just care. I don't know. Everything about them I love.
Yeah. I even heard this.
They stood by what they
And also I will say this. I think Magnificent Seven, and especially This Is Radio Clash. Mm-hmm. To me, it's the first time I think it predates Blondie doing that song with Fast Five.
Rapture.
Doing the Rapture. It's the first time a rock fool was spitting bars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you do This Is Radio Clash, could we do that real quick?
Yeah, and then they were talking about Mick Jones, like when they were in New York or whatever, he was like a b-boy. He would walk around with the boom.
He had Curtis.
Audio Dynamite.
Yeah. Audio Dynamite.
They do a lot of sampling on that.
This is real bar. Like this is them doing rap.
And totally.
This is them being in New York inspired by rap.
It's such a cool fucking look too.
Dope.
And it just speaks to the open-mindedness too, because like rap was probably hated by a lot of people. It was such a new music, but they saw like what it was.
Yep.
Well, England fucking loved hip hop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Early on.
Yeah.
They were all about it.
They did a residency at Bond's Casino in New York, in Manhattan, and they had people like Curtis Blow open up for him. They had Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 open up.
Yeah, you ever seen that interview with David Bowie where
he's asking why they don't play more black artists?
Why they don't play more black artists? Like,
look at this cool motherfucker right here.
They were already in tune with all of it and understood it. Was like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean?
Because they were living. They had black friends. They were like in it. They weren't doing it from some like virtue signaling. They were just like all equals, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just love them. Everything, like even Magnificent Seven is like their version of rap as well.
Yeah.
Like, but it still has that punk edge and like, just love them, dude.
All right. So the next one is best live music you have ever seen. So
I'm gonna go back to the Clash. Didn't see the Clash. You know, they never reunited, but I saw Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros.
So when I was a kid too, I think so, not to cut you off, but Should I Stay or Should I Go was the first Clash song I ever heard. It was on like a VH1, some shit, you know?
Yeah.
And they talked about how they offered them all this money to get back together, and Joe Strummer was always like, nah, like he didn't want to do it for the money. Yeah, they were like done with it.
Yeah.
But anyway, go.
So, you know, Johnny Appleseed's a good one. Like
Coma Girl's my shit, man.
Yeah.
They got the reggae drums.
This is Joe Strummer's the singer of the Clash. And I got to see them 3 times before he passed away.
Oh, wow.
And they had their own songs, Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros, but he also did...
He died in 02?
Yeah, 02. He also did... they would do Clash songs. They would cover Clash songs.
Yeah.
And I got to see them do Hateful... Janie Jones, London Calling, White Riot.
Rudy Can't Fail was on that the Hellcat DVD too.
Yep.
They put that.
You told me about that, didn't you?
He's with Tim Armstrong in New York, like on the building and shit.
So that was real dope for me.
Punk rock warlord.
Yeah. And even this like kind of chord right here, just like almost has a reggae feel to it.
Yeah, it's totally reggae drums, dude.
Bruce Springsteen's covered this song.
Yeah, I've seen them play London Calling also. Yeah,
and he covered this song too.
You know, now that I think about it, is that I don't know Bruce that much, but it seems like Joe was probably a big inspiration.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not I like his music. I'm not just that well versed in it either.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
but I've heard interviews. He was like he loved like Bruce Springsteen loved Patti Smith, the Ramones, and the Clash.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, so getting to see them live was dope, and also one of the times I went to go see him live was at this festival called the Hootenanny Festival.
Oh yeah,
in like Orange County, and it was kind of like a roots rockabilly type festival, and that wasn't really my scene, but they would always have a few like old punk bands or one year they had Chuck Berry play.
Yeah, I remember.
And I went
to
go see Chuck Berry.
Cool.
That was amazing. But
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then this, I think that same year Chuck Berry was there. Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros were there. And I went, and me and my boy Chemo, we were up front, and I was yelling out for Janie Jones. I don't think they had a set list. So he looked at me, and then he pointed and winked, and they went into Janie Jones. Now, I don't think he did it because of me. I know there was a set list, but that's what a showman that fool was. Yeah. He made me feel like, yo, this one's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That put me in the fucking
yeah. Yeah. That was dope.
Okay, your go-to karaoke song.
Man,
you don't do no karaoke?
I don't do no karaoke.
Yeah, I hate it.
But you know what song I just, dog, sometimes I get in my feelings with this song? Santa Monica by Everclear.
Oh, wow.
Because this father of mine thing, dog, I didn't grow up with my pops.
Yeah.
So, like, this, had a rough
song,
childhood.
Man.
So,
I am still dreaming
with your ghost.
Yep.
Lonely and dreaming of the West Coast.
I seen them live.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I like I Will Buy You a New Life, too.
Bangers, dude.
I love when he says, they have never been poor. They will never have the joy of a welfare Christmas.
Just like working class songs, like. This fool's such a good songwriter and singer. The band's dope.
I don't want to be yours.
I wouldn't do karaoke, but this song I would if I was drunk enough. And this is a song, dog. Sometimes when I'm driving around by myself, I blast Everclear. I'll blast all this shit, but I'll blast this song and I just get in my feels, dog.
Oh my god, I would cry to this shit.
I get in my feels, dog.
Yeah.
Talking about your old man not being around, like.
Man.
Watch the world. Yeah, I saw them with.
Remember Father of Mine with the dope one?
Yeah.
I saw them with. It was Sugar Ray, Marcy Playground, Lit, and Everclear.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's just something about this song that I just love. All their stuff is so good, man.
Really good stuff.
Just good riffs, like, damn.
Yeah, cool guitar tone.
Yeah.
One of the first riffs I did learn on a guitar. That.
Yeah, so like distinguishable.
Yeah.
Like the minute you hear it, you go, "Oh, Santa
You know
Monica's
exactly
on by
what it
Everclear." It was just also again the fact that it was called Santa Monica, that they were from LA, and I would spend a lot of time taking the bus out to go hang out in Santa Monica at the Santa Monica Pier at the beach.
Yeah,
just everything about it, the lyrics, it felt such like a dope West Coast rock song.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right, and then song you play when feeling sad.
Oh, I now remember. So there's this song. I used it in this fool. It's by this Mexican like blues rock band called El Tri, and the song's called.
They're OG, right?
Yeah, OG.
Yeah.
And this song's called Las Piedras
Leave me
Rodantes.
alone.
It means the Rolling Stones or the Rolling Rocks. Just, it's from the minute there's like a sadness to this song.
Yeah.
Like it's a sad blues song. Like.
Oh fuck this, dude! I'm gonna fucking lose my mind right now.
And this song is him saying, "We shared the same space. We shared the same. We were part of the same clique.
Yeah.
We were part of the same high school. I was the bad kid. You were the good kid. And then it goes, the Rolling Rocks find each other. The Rolling Stones find.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
And then goes, and then maybe down the road we'll find each other again.
Yeah. I can't handle shit like this.
No,
man.
dude, it makes me. It gets me in my feels, and I was lucky that we were able to use it at the end of season 2. Like,
hard.
we were able to use it at the end of season 2. But that's the song. It's like the chorus is just, it breaks my heart because he goes, "We went our separate ways, but God willing, one day we'll find each other and be homies again." Breaks my heart, dude.
Dude, this sucks.
Yeah.
Sad. Yeah, I remember.
We lit the same fire. We competed in the same game. We shared the same love. We shared the same pain.
It's perfect. This song's perfect.
Yeah. The life played a joke on us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody went their own way. Yeah. And then the Rolling Rocks will find each other one day again.
Fuck, I forgot my sunglasses.
And then hopefully
today.
one day we'll find each other again. Yeah, dude. I love it. And in the meantime, take care of yourself and God bless you. And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, I love it. It gets me in my feels. Just the harmonica, like, you know.
Yeah, I remember. Do you remember those like bootleg, like embroidered metal shirts that people would get from Mexico?
Yeah,
there was like a Mexican metal fool in my school that had a L3 shirt.
Yeah.
I remember it in red.
And they were just cool too. Like, just the idea of like these like Mexican fools in Mexico City finding like old blues music.
That's
and
hard.
doing their version of it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought it was beautiful.
I mean, there's a ton of songs that get me.
I can't even go down that road.
We already did that before.
I can't do it again.
We can move on to the next. Let's do
All
it.
right. All right.
Songs that remind you of love.
Oh
My
my God.
favorite.
So this guy's really important to me, dude. Old soul singer named James Carr.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people talk about like he specifically does Southern soul. It's really he put out 2 albums that I just absolutely love. And the way I found out from him years ago, there was a music blog in LA called Buddyhead.
Okay,
And-
I remember that.
You remember Buddyhead?
Yeah.
And then he wrote about him, this dude that ran it, and I was like, this was like maybe 15 years ago, and I was really into soul music, and I love soul music, and they talked about him. He was kind of a tragic figure because he's so beautiful voice and wrote amazing songs and had people write amazing songs from him, but he kind of fell into like schizophrenia.
Wow.
And then he had all these issues. He just never blew up the way he should have been as big as Otis Redding.
Damn.
You know, but this song,
What a find.
what I love about this song, it's called These Ain't Raindrops, and he's talking
Oh,
about
yeah, I know this song.
crying, and he goes, "These ain't raindrops coming down my face, these are
Yeah.
tears." Look at this.
Fucking hell. I'm gonna.
It was supposed to be a love song.
It's a breakup song. It's about being in love and getting your heart broken.
Sunglasses.
I've been crying because I love you. See, look at this dog, heart wrenching. Look at this. Look. This is, I know, dog. I'm not trying to be a downer.
No.
This is
I
so
ain't gonna cry.
powerful.
That's him.
It's powerful to me.
Power.
It's powerful.
So much power in that.
Yeah.
There's also power in the fact that he was struggling with real mental issues. and
yeah.
we talk about that too. Like, there are some voices you can feel the sadness
You can feel
in
this.
it and like what
Yeah.
it is, man.
There's somebody, you guys remember that Charles Bradley guy?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Charles
Yeah, we've
Bradley.
talked. That's what we've talked about.
Have you seen the documentary on him?
No,
Charles
no.
Bradley.
But we
It's
watched
really sad
the-
because he had mental issues
Yeah.
and he was homeless.
He
He was homeless, and there's just something Charles Bradley like. But
I got
James
to see
Carr-
him live.
Oh, that's dope.
That was awesome.
That's
yeah.
dope. Yeah, just him doing changes.
Oh my God.
him
yeah.
doing Black Sabbath changes from
Yeah.
what is it, Volume 4?
Yeah, and he,
Banger,
he
one of my
talks about
favorite
why
Sabbath
he
albums.
couldn't even like get through the lyrics and like
Yeah.
The-
Yeah, that song though, These Ain't Raindrops. I recommend anybody to find James Carr's music. He's just an amazing musician that I always try to tell people because I just want people to know about him.
Yeah.
I want people to be like,
I'll deep dive this. I'll deep dive James Carr.
He has a song called Darken of the Street. Just amazing.
I know that song.
There's another song called
I'll Meet You at the Darken of the
Street.
Man.
He has another song called Lovable Girl. And it's just like, man, my man, he just the heart-wrenchiness of it. He's just a guy that, because he went through schizophrenia and there was times that he was hired to perform and he couldn't finish performances. It made me just want to hug the dude, you know?
Yeah.
It made me want to hug the dude and just being like, because I don't know how aware he is anymore. I think he passed away already, but just at the end of his life, schizophrenia was wrecking him.
Yeah.
And I just thought, man, I wish he had an understanding of that the people who find his music, how much it means to them.
Yeah. Oof.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
Nothing more you would want a person like him to feel other than that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, that's power.
Yeah.
It's something
I hit you with two sad ones back to back.
Strong sad ones.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That James Carr song, the drums, like they're playing really, really light.
Yeah.
As far as like the way
for sure
they're hitting it.
Yeah.
And I think there's something about that light tone. If you go back to that James
Well, they were
Carr song,
showcasing the vocals, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's something about like with the way the drums kind of like back it. Obviously, we get the horn section and we get the other instruments, but there's something about the way the drums kind of back his vocals, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And like it like.
Oh yeah,
you know
it's just a structure for him to fucking go off.
Yeah.
You know, he's the fucking house.
But like the tone of it, of those drums, like just seem to like found to like just match. That makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
I'm asking you because you're a drummer, and like, you know, and then hearing these lyrics, so you hear the drums, and then you hear these lyrics, and it's just like this combination is like
those horns too, man.
The horns,
yes.
The horns. You see when it rises,
swell,
it's so powerful.
Yeah,
it makes me want to cry, dude.
It makes the words rise.
Yeah,
it's like almost like, oh, this is the saxophone's almost like harmonizing with the words. And
what
like,
a metaphor too, or these ain't raindrops.
Yeah.
Like,
it ain't raindrops.
Yeah, it ain't raining, bitch. I'm crying.
All right, we'll turn it off. All right.
Well, this reminds me a little bit of going back to the Clash, but Sam Cooke, right? Like they remember them asking Joe Strummer like something about whatever, and he goes, "We're not particularly talented." He's like, "We just try hard."
Yeah.
He's like, you know, Sam Cooke. He goes, "Sam Cooke, that's talent."
Yeah, man, I love that.
Yeah.
What a gentleman.
I know.
To say that.
He goes, "That's fucking talent." And it was cool because he was using his platform to be like, "Go listen to these fuckers." You know?
Yeah. Again, back to the Clash. First American tour. They took Bo Diddley out as their opener.
Bo Diddley's dope.
Bo Diddley. Took Bo Diddley out as their opener. Had some shows where they had like, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 open up for them. Like,
and it all makes sense too.
It all makes sense. Like,
all makes sense.
Yeah. So I just love it.
All right.
I'm gonna hit you guys. Next one, I'll bring the mood back up. Favorite workout hype song, Ante Up by M.O.P.
All right.
Come on now.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
This was one of Tony's
banger.
Favorites.
Okay.
One of my favorites too.
Yes. It's just.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hardest.
Yeah.
Hardest.
Hey.
Fuck, it's so hype, dude.
It's so hype. Yeah. Talking about robbing fools with their jewelry.
Damn, your life or your jewels, dude.
I forget Busta's on the remix.
Yep, Busta's on the remix.
Such aggressive fucking vocals.
Dude, you could put a Rage Against the Machine guitars
This to
behind
me
it.
is a hardcore song.
Yeah.
It is, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Me up.
Hey. Kidnap that
Jack that
fool.
fool. Kidnap that fool.
Get that fool. Kidnap that fool. That.
So probably a bad concert to wear a chain to.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
People get.
And then the remix with Busta Rhymes on it. Oh man! And I think Remy Martin was on that remix too.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, Remy Ma, like just dope, dude. that song is just so hype.
So
like
hype.
the energy behind it.
It'll
dude.
never not be hype.
Never. When I hear it, dog, it just.
And as a stand-up comedian, that's not the song you want to walk out to if you cannot match
that hype. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're like Ben Branford or something.
Yeah.
Walking out imagine. That would be awesome,
that
though.
would be hilarious.
I'm going to try to make that happen
Man,
one
shout
day.
out to Ben Branford.
Yeah, get help.
Get help, you alcoholic. Yeah. But this song, I just love it, dude. Love the song. Love the energy of it. Like, I think DJ Premier from Gangstar produced it.
Amazing,
like,
man.
just everything. Just that, like, gritty ass, like, just hip hop.
DJ
like.
Premier also did the beat for Run the Jewels, or he scratched on it for Ooh La La.
Yep.
And
He
Zach
scratched
De La
it.
Rocha's on that song.
Yeah.
All these connections, man.
Super Connect.
Yeah.
Okay, your Desert Island album. Dessert.
I said anything
Desert,
by.
you know what I'm saying.
I said anything by The Clash, but I don't know which one. Maybe the first album, or I don't know. London Calling.
Yeah, I would maybe go London Calling.
Yeah, London
but
Calling.
But also Sandinista has so much to like get into. You know, like to dissect. Man.
But just
that right there just.
Yeah, the perfect
that's
album.
So stabby too.
Stabby.
Yeah. This music video directed by Don Letts.
Oh yeah.
Who was Don Letts was this Jamaican dude who grew up in England, and he was instrumental to in getting all the punks in England onto reggae.
Cool.
So he would he would DJ all the punk parties, and he would play reggae records.
Hard.
And that's how a lot of them got introduced to like deep cut reggae albums was through Don Letts.
Yeah, there's some really good interviews with him on YouTube and stuff. Yeah,
he
documented a lot of shit too.
And like this was that era where they weren't necessarily in spray painted clothes anymore.
Yeah.
And they were very tailored and sharp, but they still looked like rock stars. Like,
Man.
And it was like just this song about nuclear war, like, you know, things being scary and like the political times they're living in.
You know why I love this? My buddy had tagged it in my room when I was a kid. We lived right next to the LA River. So I live by the river. My buddy Robert tagged, I live by the river on my like ceiling. So that always like spoke to me, you know?
Dog,
like, it's like me too, man.
Yeah.
What a stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool story.
So this album, just everything on this album, they just do so much on this album. They have like banger rock songs like London Calling, brand new Cadillac.
Yeah.
And then Rudy Can't Fail has
Rudy
the
Can't Fail,
reggae vibe.
Reggae. But the most reggae song that I love is
Guns of Brixton.
Guns of Brixton, which was inspired by there's two banger-ass reggae type songs on there. Guns of Brixton, which was inspired by the reggae movie, The Harder They Come.
Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivanhoe Martin.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not only my favorite soundtrack.
Me too. So yeah. That was I said that on my Desert Island album. Yeah.
That The Harder They Come. That whole reggae album's amazing, but Guns of Brixton to me is almost like a gangster song.
Yeah, for sure, of course.
Like Posse singing.
Yeah,
like it's just. I think if you want to do the audio version would be better.
Yeah, that third one right there. Oh no, second,
second.
Second or first, yeah. But you were gonna say there's another reggae song on the record too. It was,
Revolution Rock.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But just Rancid later than sampled
Cypress Hill.
For
too,
Cypress,
yeah.
Cypress
What's your
Hill.
name? What's your number? But Tim Armstrong produced that.
Produced it.
He's in the video. This dude, when I was drinking, man, if I was like,
this song made me feel hard.
Yeah. If you're on one, you get in my truck, you know, the '88 Ford Ranger, blasting this shit, dude, with the bass. Oh man.
Yeah.
Were you drinking and driving?
Nope. Yeah, dude.
Do you know what studio they recorded this at?
I don't know, but there's a great documentary on it.
Yeah, called The Last Testament.
Yeah, they put it out on this Legacy edition. My mom got it for me for Christmas.
Yeah.
And there's that cool, what was it, Cat? Their producer. Anyway,
the producer, Guy Stevens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always get it confused with Cat Stevens. But there's a thing where he's like shaking chairs over his head and like throwing ladders and shit in the studio while Joe Strummer's doing vocals and stuff.
Ooh.
Just like hyping it.
So
you know?
this song, and then Revolution Rock has such a good like reggae, like two-tone ska feel to it. Revolution Rock is one of the best. Like, check this out. Banger. Come on, my man.
Oh.
Makes you want to skank.
Yeah, the dropout.
Yeah, right?
The dropout with the fucking.
Yeah.
Revolution Rock.
It is a brand new rock. A bad rock. This here revolution rock.
What? The producer you said, Guy Stevens.
Guy Stevens.
Will you look up Guy Stevens London Calling? Because I'm sure they have that on.
You know who does a really
YouTube.
good cover of Rudy Can't Fail?
Who?
Mighty Mighty Boss Stones.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah,
That's
they
dope.
do a really fucking dope cover of it.
Especially
with Dickie's voice.
Yeah, right there. The first
Dope.
video, the top one. Check this out.
This is
Look, check it out.
Yes.
Keep filming.
Oh my God, this maniac. He was a maniac producer.
Yeah.
Like, he just wanted to like put them on edge and like all this crazy stuff.
Oh wait, we gotta see when they.
Sometimes you gotta find a way to contribute when you don't
Yeah.
have anything else.
Yeah.
Keep
Just-
filming.
Just wanting to cause chaos.
Yeah, wait, let's see. Fast forward maybe when they're doing vocals or something. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Maniac.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, this is fucking.
Yeah, right. Getting that performance,
Gold.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, if your producer ain't fucking looking at you like this, get a new producer.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing Louis Louis. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love
Yeah,
that. It was always
but-
cool, man.
Yeah, and they also just got me into so many music. They got me into like reggae. They got me. Yeah, they're just dope, man.
That's a good Deserted Island one.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasure song.
All right.
Oh shit.
I'm excited for this one,
Yeah.
especially with him.
Yeah.
So I feel like I feel like I know your
Yeah.
what you-
I'm
where you're
embarrassed
pretty
by
much
this
at.
one, but my lady's been bumping this so much, and I
Okay.
love it. What's this?
I'm gonna cover
What's
my
this? White?
eyes.
All right.
I just
It's
saw it.
Taylor Swift featuring Bon Iver. It's a song called Exile.
Wow.
I mean, just listen to it. It's dope.
is this newer?
Yeah.
This is getting us pulled for sure.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No. We work around it.
Yeah.
Oh, another sad one?
It's a sad one, dog.
Motherfucker.
I can see you standing, honey.
Oh, that's what his voice sound like.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I never knew. Like, I always heard of him.
Yeah.
But this song gets me.
Is this his song or her song?
Her song, and I think he co-wrote it with her or something. I don't know much about Taylor Swift, but this song gets me. Even she could sing too, like when she comes
Yeah.
in.
I think I've seen this film before.
I like the tone of his voice.
Yeah,
I don't. I
It's
like it,
getting
but it's
to you.
emotional.
it's emotional.
You know what else too? Taylor Swift, I believe, has made a whole career off of like 3 chords, or she uses the same.
Oh, really?
So there is a bit of a punk connection.
Yeah.
The
too.
Kinks.
See?
I've seen this film before.
Ooh.
God
I
damn
think
it,
I've
dude.
seen this film before. Fuck.
Yeah. There's just something. I don't even really mess with Taylor Swift. I don't dislike her.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing. You
Yeah,
know.
of course.
It's not
It's
my
not
thing.
for us.
It's not for us.
It's not
really.
FUBU.
Yeah, but
For us
For
bias.
Yeah.
You didn't know
But
that.
even her,
I
like
did.
even her.
Ooh.
Like you'd get your knuckles bloody for me. Second, third,
God,
and
that piano
home,
sounds
get
good
chances.
too.
Yeah.
I like her kind of
Just a
whisper
beautiful
tone.
song, man.
Yeah.
Like it really, my lady plays this, and I never heard it before. I go, what is this? And she said, it's Taylor Swift. I go, who's the dude singing?
Yeah.
And she said, Bon Iver?
Yeah.
Or
Bon Iver.
Bon Iver.
Yeah.
That's how I said. She made fun of me for saying Bon Iver.
I thought it was Bon Iver.
I thought it was Bon Iver too.
Wow, you guys deserve each other.
Hey, my man. Yeah.
It ain't Bon Iver.
Yeah.
But it's not usually my type of thing, man. But this song is just beautiful to me. Just the lyric.
Bro, he got some deep shit.
Yeah, I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. Man, come on. I'm gonna make Joe cry. He's gonna be in a fetal position. Yeah, so this to me, like
he's gonna be in a fetal position.
Yeah, me just crying.
Yeah, this is tough.
There's certain lyrics that just fucking when they hit me, it just fucking makes me go fuck.
I know, dude.
This is on the same with These Ain't Raindrops to me, or Las Piedras Rodantes, like the L3 song. Like just this, like damn, gets me, dude. You know which song gets me too? Is Joe Strummer's cover of Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros, a Redemption song.
Yeah, Redemption song.
Yeah.
You know, he was supposed to be on the Johnny Cash. There's a version of it without him, though, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they sang it together. It's
the Johnny Cash
Joe
covers
Strummer
album?
and Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
really?
doing Redemption song.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oof, that would have been.
Well,
too
they
heavy.
play that at the end of the the Joe Strummer documentary.
The Future is Unwritten.
Yeah, it's fucking sad, man.
Yeah.
But
But yeah.
we're not ending like that. New question to end with.
Okay.
Give me a song from a movie that you think is epic, that makes you happy, exciting, something from a film. Go.
Okay, something from a film. Take it back to my boy Big Willie. Let's
Okay.
do Wild Wild West.
I like that.
Dog.
Hell yeah, Shapel, I'm gonna get you that suit.
Give me it.
You know I love this fool because he be slapping comedians and I still got love for him. Come on, how do you not?
Wiki wow. Wiki wow. I love this shit when it came out, man.
Selma Hayek was in it.
Man.
Yep.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Such.
Wild West, Jim West, Desperado,
Whoa.
Rough Rider. Yo, you don't want none of this. 6 gun in this, brother, run of this.
Damn.
Buffalo soldier, look, it's like I told you. To any damsel that's in distress, be out of that dress once she meet Jim West.
Damn,
I
my
forget.
boy, you got down. Come on, this fool was the king of soundtracks.
King of soundtracks.
Yeah.
Bro, when Men in Black came out, I could not stop listening to that song.
Yeah. Look at this.
Cool Mo D.
Yeah, Cool Mo D, yeah.
I mean, he does have a dope voice.
Yeah.
He does.
He
That's
does
a good
have
flow,
dope,
too,
He has a
man.
good
So,
flow. He has a dope
I
voice.
can't remember. It's a recent interview. A rapper was talking about. Who was it? Oh, yeah, I think it was.
Oh, Cisco was in this.
Yes.
I forgot that Cisco sang the hook
Yo,
on this.
do you remember they played this at the awards show and they left Stevie Wonder out there, I think, after? Like,
Oh, blind ass.
yeah. Was that it? That happened, right? Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it was Chuck D was saying this. This was like early '80s. He said he was hanging out with Will Smith. They were somewhere.
Yeah.
And he said Will Smith would just go up and could just he would just spit anywhere.
I
And
battle
just fucking
anyone, cypher.
battle anyone. He
Yeah.
didn't care. Like, and he always just had such a. I think it was Chuck D that said it, but he just said like Will Smith's flow is like underrated. Like
Yeah.
his fucking freestyle is super.
But Wild Wild
underrated.
West, man, it just.
That's a good. Yeah. Okay. That's a good one to end on.
Yep.
My cardio is infinite.
I'm glad that
Getting jiggy with it.
we got Joe from crying to rapping.
Yeah. When you brought this up and
Yeah.
he just hit that first verse.
Man, my
Clip that.
hitting them bars.
Yeah. Oh, we're clipping that.
Zoom into my eyes, too.
Yeah. Because these tears ain't raindrops. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch on
Man.
that again.
Yeah.
Wild Wild West.
Yeah, check it
dude,
out.
Thanks for
Banger.
doing this.
Yeah,
fucking
thanks,
episode,
man. This was fun, dude.
This
Hell
was
yeah.
I love
fucking
this
great.
podcast. It's fun.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Not too many people say they love our podcast.
No, it's
Yeah.
really.
No, I'm just kidding. They do. They
I
do.
started watching episodes and I was hooked.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just fun to watch.
Mostly because of my comedy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Do you have
Yeah.
anything you want to promote?
Watch this fool on Hulu. We
Hell
got
yeah.
2 seasons. Season 2 came out a few months
Yeah.
ago, and when does this drop? When are you guys?
Next
next
Wednesday.
Oh, great! I'm gonna be at the Brea Improv.
Go see Chris live.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yes.
at the Brea Improv from November 30th to December 2nd. 4 shows, 1 Thursday, 1 Friday, 2 Saturday.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, watch this fool. I think it's what's interesting too is like the show, you can tell it was made by somebody that's from LA, and like
Yeah.
it's almost like a love letter to the city,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
It's,
You do really
Really
well
great.
with
Great
like
music.
incorporating like a lot of like of the culture, like
Yeah.
cultures.
Yeah,
in
for
that,
sure.
Thanks,
in
man.
your show.
So, yeah. And then go bump Wild Wild West.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
Do it.
All right, we'll be back next week.
With our guest, Will Smith.
Hell yeah.
Lesser known characters. Lesser known characters.